let's begin by bringing our hands to our hearts. And let's set an intention for today's practice. Maybe there's something you'd like to release or something you would like to manifest into your life. Take a moment to just set that intention. And then let's lower our hands down to our knees and lift our hearts, arching our chests forward, breathing in, lifting our chins, and then breathing out, rounding back, stretching our shoulders, and just flowing with our breath, breathing in and breathing out. Knowing that throughout our session today, there are no expectations and no judgments, even with ourselves. Just allow yourself to flow as your body needs today. Breathing in, filling up your body, and breathing out, rounding back, stretching our spines. We'll come back to center. This time we'll go ahead and twist to our left. So we'll take our right hand, placing it on our left knee, and then take our left hand behind us, wherever we could place it. Sit up tall and twist, maybe looking over our shoulder. Remembering to breathe. Relax your face, relax your jaw. And gently we'll come back to center, and then we'll switch to the other side. And gently we'll come back to center. This time we'll lift our knees a bit, but keep our ankles crossed. Then cross our arms over, round our backs, pulling our knees apart, stretching our backs. Maybe even coming up with those knees and down, pulling and stretching, tucking our chins in, taking care of our bodies. And if you'd like, you can switch your arms, bringing the other one on top. And once again, pulling, stretching your shoulders. And come on back to center. We'll open our legs wide now, stretching our inner thighs, bringing our feet to the corners of our mats, sitting up tall. We want our toes up toward the sky, keeping our legs nice and strong. Let's take our arms out to our sides, raise them up, breathing in, and then breathing out, just hinging forward wherever we can, hinging at the waist, and then coming back up, breathing in and out, just flowing with our breath. Keeping our neck in line with our spine. And we'll come back to center. This time we'll twist over toward our left. Keeping those arms up, we'll raise them in the air, and then once again, breathe in, breathe out, reach toward the left, breathing in and out. And the next time you are facing that leg and coming down, allow your arms to just hang, allow your body to round, let your neck hang, relax. Very gently, let's roll our bodies back up. And we'll come back to center and twist toward our right. Raise our arms into the air, breathing in, breathing out, reaching toward the right. In and out, flowing at your own pace, honoring your body, your mind, your spirit. Good. The next time you're hinged toward that leg, go ahead and lower your arms and just relax, rounding your spine here. Very gently roll yourself all the way back up. Now we'll flow from side to center to side. So we'll start at the left, raising those arms up, breathing in, and then breathing out, hinging toward the left, coming back to center, breathing in, breathing out, reaching center, breathing in toward the right and out. Back to center. We'll twist once again to the left, breathing in and then out, and just flowing. Make it your own practice. If you feel like holding in a position, feel free to do that. If you'd like to change it up in any way, this is your practice. Smile to yourself, giving yourself gratitude for being here, taking care of yourself. And the next time we're in the center, let's go ahead and just allow our bodies to reach forward and then just relax. You may place your hands anywhere that's comfortable for you, rounding your spine, allowing your neck to hang, Relax your eyes and your tongue. Relax everything. Very slowly, we'll roll ourselves back up to center. We'll take our left leg now, and we're going to tuck that leg in. We'll bend the knee. If that's uncomfortable in any way, you might place a bolster or a block or pillow under that knee, or you can even bring it up a little closer towards your foot. If you're ready, we'll sit up tall, turn our torsos toward the right, raise those arms up, breathe in, breathe out, reaching toward that outstretched leg, coming back up, we breathe in. Then we'll take that right hand down to the left shin, breathing in, and then reaching over toward the outstretched leg, breathing out. Coming back up, breathing in, and then lowering that hand down behind us. We'll take our right hand, lift it into the air, and stretch back. Those of you who would like a deeper stretch can lift all the way up, maybe pointing that outstretched leg, pointing the toes, coming back down. We'll flow with those movements. If that doesn't work for you, if there's any discomfort, then choose something else. This is your practice. So if you're with me, we turn toward the outstretched leg, raise those arms up, breathing in, breathe out, hinging forward. Breathe in, we then bring our right hand down, stretch over with that left. Breathe in, breathe out, bring that hand behind us, maybe lifting up, stretching back, and then coming back down. Just flowing with those movements, following your breath, breathing in as we come up, breathing out when we lower. When you're ready, we'll meet back at center. We'll open both legs once again. And just again, allow yourself to hinge forward, relaxing in any way that feels good to you. If you'd like, you can even stack some pillows under your forehead, or maybe even stack your fists. Very gently, we'll roll ourselves back up. Let's let the sound of Mother Nature, the sounds of the wind and the birds just cleanse us. This time we'll take our right leg, bending it. We'll place the foot along the left leg. And again, sitting up tall. Breathe in, raising those arms. Breathe out, reaching forward wherever we can reach. Breathing in, coming up, taking that left arm down, reaching over with the right. Coming up, lowering that back hand down. Maybe just reaching up or maybe lifting. And then back to center. Breathing in toward that outstretched leg, stretching, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And again, just moving at your own pace. And once again, whenever you're ready, we'll meet back in the center, legs outstretched, and one more time, lean forward. Now you might notice you can go a little bit deeper. Again, no judgment, just noticing. We've done a lot of inner thigh stretching. You might have loosened up those muscles. Very nice. We'll go ahead and walk ourselves back up, and we'll bring our feet together now, coming into our butterfly pose, wrapping our hands around our feet if possible. If not, we can just hold on to our shins, and we'll just butterfly those legs up and down. Feeling the energies of Mother Earth moving up through our spines, through our 7 main energy centers. Earth, water, fire, air, and space, moving through our spines, nourishing every cell of our body. Good. We'll stop the movement of our legs, and then we'll just push those feet forward a little bit more, making a diamond shape. Take our hands and slide them under our legs, placing our hands on top of our feet, and then just rounding here with no pushing, just relaxing. Very slowly, we'll roll ourselves back up, and we'll go ahead and outstretch our legs. Give them a little shake here. Good. Let's lift those arms into the air. This time we'll stretch our hamstrings, the backs of our legs, and lean forward, reaching where you can, and then just allow your arms to hang, stretching those hamstrings. Allow your neck to round. Good. We'll gently roll our bodies back up. Take our arms out to our sides. Spines are straight. Sitting up tall. Breathe in, lifting those arms. Reach forward, hinging at the waist. Breathing out. Breathing in, lifting those arms. Breathing out, bringing those hands down by our sides. You might just stay right here and continue that flow. If you'd like to add a little more, take your fingers and face them forward, bending your elbows, and then breathing in, we lift up, pointing our toes, and then breathing out, coming back down. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out, breathing in into an incline plank and out, and again, just flowing with your breath. If you have chosen to do an incline plank, then I invite you to hold there for 5 breaths. And we'll all meet back at the center. Very nice. We'll go ahead and roll down onto our backs now. So we'll come to the center of our mats, bend our knees, and then roll ourselves all the way down. Allow yourself to tap in with how you're feeling right now. Good. Then we'll go ahead and straighten our left leg. And we're going to walk our hips just a little over to the right by using our right foot to lift our hips, pushing those hips slightly over to the right, and then draw that right knee over your body, maybe grabbing a hold of it with your left arm, maybe even taking that right arm out to the side. Choose what feels good. If you'd like, you can even gaze over your right shoulder. Doing a spinal twist here. Very gently, we'll come back to center, placing that right foot on the mat, and once again, lifting our hips, coming back to the middle. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and straighten that right leg now, bending the left leg and lifting ourselves just slightly, pushing our hips to the left. And then we'll guide that left knee over toward the right, maybe gazing over our left shoulder. Relax your jaw. Relax your whole face. We'll gently come back to center. Once again, placing that left foot on the mat, we'll bring our hips back to center. Straighten both legs and stretch up with your fingers and down with your toes. And we'll bring those hands down by our sides. Bend our knees here. We'll tuck those knees into our chest, lift our feet into the air, bring our hands behind our legs, and then roll ourselves all the way up. If you'd like to do that 5 times to massage your entire spine, then go ahead and do that. If it's not comfortable, just stay seated. Good. We'll all meet seated in the center of our mats with our feet flat. We're going to come into our boat pose, which is very appropriate for the lake behind us. Let's take our hands behind us. Again, fingers are facing forward. We squeeze those elbows together, squeeze those shoulders together, and just begin lifting our legs, bending those elbows, holding our tummies strong. We can even possibly hold our legs or even bring our arms out, pushing our shoulders back. Those of you who really want to challenge can open and close, working those stomach muscles, working the leg muscles. And relax. Relax your feet, roll your body forward, completely relax. Good. We'll go ahead and roll ourselves back up and walk our feet closer to our bodies. We're going to take our first 2 fingers under our big toes and our thumbs on top of our toenails. And we're going to work on our balance here. So we begin hinging, maybe just lifting one foot a little bit, maybe both of them. If possible, we might be able to straighten one leg, maybe one at a time, maybe both of them. We can keep them bent or maybe straight. Those of you who want more of a challenge can even open and close, pushing our shoulders back. If we fall, we just try again. Good. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and lower those feet back down. And bringing our knees together, we'll come up onto all fours here. We want our knees right under our hips and our hands right under our shoulders. We can have flat hands or fists or even cupped hands. Listen to your body. Listen to your wrists. We want our gaze straight down at the mat so our neck is in line with our spine. And we'll take our left leg out to the side, keeping it bent, lifting up and down, breathing in and out. Good. Let's try the right side. Breathing in as we lift up, breathing out as we lower. Working our glutes and our IT band. Good, we'll come back to center. We'll go ahead and walk our hands forward and then sit back, coming into a child's pose. Maybe relaxing your forehead on the mat. Maybe even rocking a little from side to side if you'd like. Good. We'll keep our arms outstretched. We'll keep our arms outstretched. Lift up onto our knees, curl our toes under, push our hips in the air, and then push our shoulders back. We can keep our knees bent here, or we can begin straightening our legs, maybe even pedaling them out. We want to make sure our shoulders are pushing back, hips are pushing back, coming into our first down dog. Relax your neck. Good, and then we'll come back down onto our knees and back into a child's pose. We'll flow with those movements. Breathing in as we lift forward, curling those toes and pushing back. Then breathing out as we lower back down into a child's pose. Breathing in and out. And the next time you're in a child's pose, go ahead and stay right there, sitting back toward your heels. Your hands can be outstretched or maybe bring them down by your feet. Choose what feels good to you. If your arms are not outstretched, go ahead and stretch them out once again. We're going to walk ourselves forward onto our bellies. We'll keep our elbows right under our shoulders. Our fingers are facing forward, and our toes are relaxed on the shoelace part of our feet. We want our hearts open, so pushing our shoulders back will help us to do that. You can stay right here in our Sphinx pose, or if you'd like to work your stomach muscles, curl your toes under and lift your hips into the air, trying to keep them straight in one line with your spine. Keep your neck in one line as well by gazing down at the mat. Holding, pulling those stomach muscles in toward the center. Remembering to breathe. Good, and then lower back down. We'll do that one more time if you'd like. Again, curling those toes and lifting up, working your stomach muscles here. Holding. And lower back down. We'll go ahead and make a pillow with our hands, relaxing our chins or our foreheads. Go ahead and bend your knees and tick-tock your legs back and forth, stretching your lower backs. We'll come back to center and lower our feet back down to the mat on the shoelace part of our feet. And we'll bring our hands under our shoulders, squeezing those elbows in. We'll lift ourselves up just slightly in our cobra pose, maybe even lifting those hands off the mat so that we use our lower backs. And then lower down. And once again, lifting up and down. 2 more times, up and down. 1 more time, up and down. Good, still squeezing those elbows in. We are going to push ourselves all the way up onto our knees and back into a child's pose to counteract those stretches on our lower backs. Go ahead and walk your hands back toward your knees. And we'll come once again to the center of our mat. Cross our ankles here and sit all the way back. Then we'll outstretch those legs. Raise those arms into the air. Breathe in and just allow our bodies to hinge forward. Once again, letting our necks release. Completely relaxing. Roll yourself back up. And we'll bend our knees and roll all the way back down onto our backs. Let's take those knees into our chests. Open our arms wide and allow our knees to fall to the right, gazing to the left. You can always place a bolster or a block between your knees or under your knees. We want to make sure both shoulders are down on the mat. Those of you who would like to intensify a little bit can lift those legs back up, cross that left leg over the right, and then twist, getting a deeper spinal twist here. Choose what works for you. Every day is a little bit different. chose to gaze to your left, go ahead and bring your head back to center. Bring one knee up and then the other. And let's go ahead and place our hands on our knees and just make some circles in either direction. And then reversing your direction. Good, then tuck those knees into your chest, give your legs a little hug, and rock a little from side to side. Good, then open those arms nice and wide, and this time we'll let our legs fall to the left, whether we cross them or not. And maybe turn your gaze to the right. Getting a deep spinal twist here. If you chose to gaze to your right, go ahead and bring your head back to center, and then we'll bring one knee up and the other. And this time, let's cross our ankles with the right over the left. Bring our hands to our knees and just make some small circles to the right. Once again, massaging our lower backs. Good, and then we'll cross our ankles the other way and make some small circles to the left. And we'll come back to center. We'll be going into our final relaxation now. If there's a pose you are still craving, feel free to do that first. Otherwise, you're welcome to lie down in any comfortable position on your backs, or you can roll yourself up if you'd like to just sit up in meditation for our final relaxation. No place to go, nothing to do. Just allow yourself to be present in the moment. You are welcome to stay in Shavasana, in this final relaxation, as long as you'd like. But if you're with me, whether you're on your back or you're sitting up, bring your hands to your hearts. In yoga, we say namaste, which means I see and I honor that beautiful light in you that is the light in all beings, including myself. Namaste.